Welcome to the Smart Money Group, and much thanks to the Lords of the Regal Castle and all its subjects for allowing the Smart Money Group to analyze and review all of the playing strategies and money management systems. All playing strategies were based on 1,000 computer simulations. We will review the results at the end of the following Baccarat live session. Star Blaze is what we're going to play with tonight, and it's based on Baccarat pattern probabilities. It will catch all chops, streaks, and terrible twos. So combined with Puff Money management system, it's very difficult to lose, especially with a 10-step progression. Okay, we have our app to the left, and we're playing with, again, Star Blaze, Puff Money Management with a 7-1 shield, and there's a reason for that I'll go over later. Okay, so the first three hands of Star Blaze is always going to be weight. So the first hand was a player win, and we'll mark that down, player win. And we're getting a substitute now in dealer, and I believe it's going to be Anna. So Anna will take over from here. We're looking for the second hand to come out. Again, it's a weight. There's no bet on this deal. We have 4 player, 4 banker, 0 player, and we've got 5 banker, and we've got a 6 player, and the player will win. So we have 2 players in a row. Star Blaze is going to analyze like it always does. So the third hand is now coming out, which will be a weight. There's no bet on this particular hand. See what happens. And it's a player 9, banker 6, and we have a natural 9 on the player side, so player's going to win. That's 3 wins in a row for player, and Star Blaze is saying bet $1 on player following the streak. Again, it's going to choose probabilities, pattern probabilities. So the first card is going to be an 8, and we have a 6 on the banker side. A 4 now that's a 2-player total, but an 8 banker win, natural 8. Okay, so our next bet is going to be $3 on banker. 3 on banker. And the first card coming out is 2-player, 9 banker, natural 8 on the player, and 7 on the banker, so the player is going to win that one. And let's check our shield. It's correct, 7-1. And next bet is $7 on banker. Star Blaze is looking for the chop. Looking for the chop here. First card out is going to be a 0 for player. Natural 8 for player. So the player wins on a natural 8. That gives us 3 losses in a row, which is fine because we're on the Puff management system. And it's $15. That's the next bet, which is a player bet. Again, looking for the streak. We have a 2-player, 6 banker, 1 player, and we have 4 banker. Need help. And we've got help. 8 on the player side, tough to beat, and 5 on the banker, so we did win that one. So player wins. Now this is important. You'll see a little arrow. If we had a 3-2 shield, that would have been a virtual win, not a real win. But because of the shield 7-1, it's a real win. Next bet, $1 on player. So that's 0 player, 9 banker, 4 player. We've got a total natural 9 banker. That's a banker win. Now, if that was a virtual win, not a real win, we would have had 4 losses in a row looking at death box. Next bet is going to be $3 on the banker. We have 8 player, 7 banker, 6 player, 7 banker. The banker wins. Our units are up to 6 right now. Next bet will be $1 on banker. Star Blaze looking for the streak here. Let's see what happens. We've got 0 player, 4 banker, 6 player, and 4 banker. Looks like the player is going to win that one. So our next bet is going to be $3 on player. And here, Starblaze is trying to find or looking for a terrible 2. So let's see what the result will be. Okay, we've got 7 player, 7 banker, 0 player. We've got a natural 9 banker, banker wins. And our next bet's going to be $7 on player. Again, Starblaze looking for the chop in this scenario. Looking for the chop. We have 4 for player, 0 banker, 3 player, and 1 banker, 3 player, and the player wins. So we're up to 9 units, and the chop did catch. $1 on banker. Starblaze is still going to play the chop until it loses. That's the right way to play. Very good brain on Starblaze. Very smart. Let's go. 1 player, 1 banker, 6 player. And we have a natural 9 on the banker. The banker wins. We hit our 10 units. Excellent job. Let's click the brain. And sure enough, if you look at Starblaze, it had 4 wins, 6 losses. But despite that, it still won 10 units in only 13 hands. That tells you extremely strong strategy, betting strategy, and great puff money management. That's what gets you to the promised land. Very good job. Of course, Dragon Slayer was up there. Mikey Big Rock was up there. Let's take a look at the bead road just for ha-has. And that's your bead road. That's an excellent job. Very fast, clean, and easy. Now, Rigel Castle playing strategies and how they ranked based on 1,000 simulations. We only ranked based on wins. So, congratulations to number 1, that's C2 Bet 4 with no shield, using the S button with the Haku money management, with full training, watching all the tutorials. We found that if you do all those things and you identify the death box, it's very, very rare to have 2 back-to-back death boxes. Watch the video. It's amazing what Rich put together. Number 2 and a very close number 2, maybe a percentage point behind, that's how close this was Starblaze. With puff money management, with the 7-1 shield, the 10-step system. Extremely difficult to lose. And just behind Starblaze was Dragon Slayer with the Grand Mikey, Super Marty, the 3-2 shield. Very strong program. Along with that, Toothless, absolutely wonderful program. In fact, they were all really, really good. There's not a bad strategy in here. And we were very impressed with King Richard's Knight with the Ring of Fire set, and Kaboom, Wilson Money Management. Very fun to play. Drag, I mean, you can really drag this thing on and win your units slowly, but it works. Then we also took a very close look at OG Horizontal UD. That is absolutely great for flat betting. If you're into flat betting, a lot of people are. You got to try that. Then the other one I really liked was Froggy with the Stern Parlay Money Management. Really good. But truthfully, all of the programs that we reviewed are all very good. They wouldn't be there if they weren't. So we were very impressed with what we saw. Now, a couple of talking points that I think are important playing along with this wonderful application. You have the ability to change strategies midstream. So if you're in a shoe and you're on a certain strategy not working too well for you, you can click on the brain and see what's number 1 and number 2 and then switch your strategy over. It's a game changer. You can do the same thing with your betting system. So if your betting system isn't quite working, or if you're behind, you can change your betting systems to something a little bit more aggressive like Haku. Set up your own favorite defaults for playing strategies and for money management systems. When you open your app, everything defaults the way you set it. Be prepared making sure you have the correct buy-in that matches your money management. Now that happens, and it shouldn't. So if you do your homework, you're going to make sure that you're going to have the right buy-in that matches the money management you chose. Never, please never, ever bet against the app suggestion. I saw one player that actually did that or attempted that. You're going to lose, and you're giving other players wrong direction. So don't ever do that. Don't play over your head. Don't play with scared money. Only play with money that you can afford to lose. That is a must. Set up your alerts for units won and losses like I did. I know when I hit my 10 units, well, the alert came up. If I hit a certain amount of losses, that's in the shield, I'm going to get an alert. That's very important. Watch all the Rigel Castle tutorials. Use the Rigel Castle support site for constant learning from fellow players and really experienced Lords of the Kingdom. That is critical, and that's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to learn on a daily basis. It's a tremendous tool. This application is that kind of tool. Okay, so praise to the Lords of the Kingdom for all your focus, support, and efforts in putting together the best Baccarat application that was ever developed. It's now estimated that over $15 billion, that's billion with a B, will be gambled in Baccarat for 2024. The Rigel Castle application should be distributed to all the players around the world. If you liked this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. The Smart Money Group would love to hear from you, and we're going to provide more updates and new systems like the pairs. That's coming up, just like the animal system for online. Bye-bye.